We have also learned that he's in Boy Scouts and likes ice cream from his impromptu speech. Darin became first interested in self-driving cars when he saw one in California in 2008. Now, without further ado, welcome Darin Lundy.
Hi there, everybody. Now, thank you very much for the introduction, Jess. And she kind of gave me a little bit of the topic, the self-driving car. Now, there's a few questions that come up when I think about the self-driving car. It's, what is it? How does it work? And how will it help? So, I don't know. The self-driving car is pretty advanced, it is pretty new, but I believe that it's definitely a wise tool to use. So, the self-driving car. What the heck is it? Well, it's kind of self-evident, I guess. It's a car that can handle all the functions of driving on its own. You could get in, you could put your seatbelt on, and you could take a nap. And you could still arrive at your destination. No human input required. In addition to this, it's also something that can save lives. According to Business Insider, it could save 3,000 highway deaths a year, simply from human error. There's people who are texting and driving, there's people who are not paying attention, there's people who are slamming through different lanes and not really caring if there's people next to them. The self-driving car, while it doesn't really care if there's people next to them, it does look, simply because it's programmed to. And that would avoid highway deaths. From Bill Gross, who is one of the designers of the self-driving car, he has also said that it would be very effective at preventing smaller highway accidents, especially ones in town. This has the ability to infer, the self-driving car does at least. It can tell when a kid's about to run out into the road because it sees a little ball. Or it can see a man's arm behind a car and know that perhaps someone's about to be walking across the sidewalk. In reaction to this, it would slow down and take extra steps to prevent an accident. How does it do all this, you may ask? Well, you've all heard of radar, the cool little thing that's on the submarine ships. The circle that shows the little Pac-Mans when there's things near and they blink and beep. Well, it's sort of like that. This isn't exactly radar, however. This is something called LiDAR, and it looks like this. Now, as you can see, this is a little bit more advanced than radar, but it still has the circle shape. These rings are proximity counters around the car, and just like radar, there would be a camera on the top that sweeps around the circle. Now, these are all actually standard distances away. It's just from this view, the way the computer processes it, these look a lot closer than these ones do. All these green outlines are physical objects, at least the side that the car can see. You can see two other cars over here, a car back here, a car here, and all the pedestrians. You can also see the parked cars next to it, on either side, and then people walking on the sidewalk. Like I said, in addition to all the inference that the car can do, this is a powerful tool in getting to where you need to safely and avoiding future accidents. Now, there was data up here about the steering position and the speed, but I'm not sure if that maybe didn't show up on this one. But you can see as well that it's taking the information from the top and converting it here, so that way human eyes can even interpret it. Now, this LiDAR is rather powerful. It can process 1 gigabyte of information per second. That's like, in 1 second, looking and understanding 512 photos, or completely listening to 225 songs, just in a second. Now, that was stated by Slate News, Bill Gross, and Business Insider. Finally, when are they going to get here? Well, LA Times in 2008 stated that they could be here as early as 2035. But more recent, as far as last month, USA Today and CNN have said that they could even be here by the year 2020. To speed along the process, there are other companies working along this as well. Google is building one, and they have been since around 2000. But more recently, in just the past year, Audi and Tesla motor companies have also started. So, I mean, the self-driving car. There are a lot of people who think it's scary, there are a lot of people who think it's too new, but look into it. It could save lives, and hey, you could take a nap on the way to work.